I was going to do my hair in a bow today, but I tried it and it sucked and it was like uneven. My mom usually helps me out with my bows. And then I was going to wear a headband, but I hated the way it looked. When I have my bangs like this, I can't wear headbands. Anyway, this is what we're working with. At least the makeup is cute. You can't be mad at me. I'm adorable. Hello Friendzies, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Valentine's Day themed video of this year. I have like two outfits. It's this sweater and another shirt that are like very pink, very Valentine's Day. My hands are so cold. I just realized how cold they were. So I wear the same things every year. It's fine. Just like the skeleton sweatshirt is like my only Halloween theme. Okay, anyway, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Valentine's Day themed video of this month, and welcome to our second Black content creator of Black History Month. Today, we're talking about J-Town Holla, one of the most hilarious, if not the most hilarious, Sims content creator I've ever seen. I originally found her through TikTok, but I'm going to put like her specific Linktree link. She has Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. She has a Patreon. She has her mods list for her Sims 4 game, and I have gone and I've tested out some of the mods that she uses. I don't keep all of them, but I have tested out quite a few, and I'm sure there are a few that you're not surprised that they're the ones I've tested, right? As a Sims girly myself, rest in peace, Not So Berry. As a Sims girly myself, and again, I'm a millennial woman. I'm 30 years old. I have been playing Sims since the year 2000, just like everybody else. But as a Sims lover, the fact that I stumbled upon one of her TikToks about a year ago, and I haven't looked back since. She's hilarious. She's incredible. I always feel like they're like the content creators I mentioned, like they have so many followers, but maybe there's like a niche that you like don't necessarily go in. Like maybe you watch my channel and you've never played The Sims and you have no interest in The Sims. I promise you, even if you just want to laugh, like how you might go on Instagram and just watch like silly Instagram like reels. I don't know why I stutter there. I think I was gonna say like shorts and reels. Even if you just want funny videos. It doesn't matter that it's The Sims. She's so fucking funny and I adore her. Also, pronouns she, her. This video is very funny because I'm making a whole video where I'm gonna end up talking in circles because I never actually like script anything and I don't really know how to articulate thoughts in my head. But then when people send me messages later, I'm going to be really bad at responding to messages because I'm going to go, oh my God, I should respond to that, and then do something else. Leave a like if you are one of those people where it's not intentional and it's not ill will. It's just who you are as a person. And I'm so sorry. It probably will happen again. But as you can see from the title, this is like a little love letter to all my friends, my best friends, and people I'm very close friends with, even if they're not like quote unquote in the inner circle, because I am annoying and I do have like an inner circle, but I do have also just like a lot of people in my life that I'm very incredibly grateful for that consider me a friend and like really like me for some reason. And that's not even me trying to be like, oh my God, I'm so great. People really like me, which like I am so great and I am incredible and I do have a God complex. But also when people that are friends with me are like, Heather, I think you're a really good friend. I'm like, why do you think that? I don't do anything. It kind of really hit me during my birthday this year. I had a couple friends over that we haven't been able to really hang out in the past on like birthdays and stuff at my house. We used to hang out at their house, but we never really got to hang out at my house, which is fine. But they were one of my only friends that didn't get to come to my house. They had pet allergies, whatever. Allergies are better now. So I had them over, and it was a couple people that I hadn't really talked to or really haven't hung out with since like beginning of college, kind of like my early 20s. A couple people. It's always very funny at like my birthday parties and my regular parties because it's like the people, like a group of people that I met and like became friends with through my old job because like the trauma bonding of retail. And then it's like my group of friends, like I make the joke where it's like the retail side and the gay side. And that happens. And then like we had it, like I said, a couple extra people that like were like my friends from high school that I hadn't been like in touch with for a little while. And everybody blended really well. And I was like really impressed. I was really impressed. And I was very happy. Sorry, my hands are so cold. That it all like went well and they were all talking to each other and they all like, you know, everybody introduced themselves. Everybody had like at least one thing in common. And it was really, really sweet and made me really happy. And everybody like when they were leaving were like, thank you so much for throwing your party, like happy birthday, but also like thanks for throwing your party, like I had a good time, it was nice to meet these people. And that seems to be a theme, like people tend to do that when they leave my parties. And I like, again, I'm not trying to sit here and be like I'm amazing, like I already know about myself. I have that weird thing where like I know I'm God's gift to earth, but then if somebody compliments me, I'm like, shut up, you're wrong. I don't know, this year I feel like extra thankful and happy for my friends. Like another one of my friends wasn't able to make it to my party, but she made an effort to come by when she really didn't have to. Like she could have stayed home, bless her. She did not have to drive. She made her husband drive, but I live like quite a bit far from her now, especially since we moved. And she still made the effort to come out, and one of her kids, the way she had wrapped my birthday present, her eldest child put stickers and everything all over. Oh, I don't have it like right with me, but I cut out at least one side of it because to open it I had to rip it. But I cut out a side of it because I can't believe my niece like put all that effort into putting all the cute stickers on it. It was really nice to see like my nephew, and it was really nice to see my best friend's husband. I do love and appreciate him. He already knows, don't let him get a big head. He's the only one that defends me in the group chat. When everybody gets like jumps on my ass and starts bullying me, he defends me. We trust one straight man and it's Kevin. I think too it was compounded with my coworkers being like incredibly nice to me for my birthday, and one of my coworkers putting on a shark suit to, sing happy birthday to me. I just, in the past year or so, I've really not noticed, because I don't want to like act like I don't notice it anyway. Like, of course I notice it. Like, I pay attention to it all the time. But I feel like lately I'm really seeing and appreciating how many people like me and are my friends and care about me, and like in the various different ways we became friends. I think especially because of how I only bring this up because the other night, the day that I'm filming this video is coming out before that other video that I'm referencing. I don't know. I'm filming ahead lately and like out of order. So I'm kind of like all jumbled and I don't remember what I've talked about in what videos. The other night, Megan and I went to go see the Stray Kids Dominate experience in theaters. I don't know what we're calling it. It's the Stray Kids Dominate concert movie. We went to go see that, and not only were we like tweaking out and like crying and screaming and throwing up because we have seen that show. We did New York day 1 and 2, but then to go see the movie, it was like really cool and incredible. And on the way home, and it was perfect because it was nighttime and she was driving, so she couldn't look at me. So I got to build a wall while I was doing it. But I was like, literally like verbatim, I was like, hey, not to be gay and vulnerable, but because I can't ever do it like genuinely. I have to make a joke out of it. I can't process my own emotions. As in, like, not to be gay and vulnerable, but like I really do love and appreciate you, because at different parts of the movie, I could feel like how excited I was and like how hard I was stimming. And when that vlog comes out, you will see like the seat we were on. It was basically like a love seat couch in the theater. So we were like, we had room, but we were like against each other. And I could tell I was like stimming really hard and like getting really excited at some points. And part of my brain for like a split second was like, calm down. That might annoy Megan. But then I realized she was doing it just as hard as I was. And we were both like whispering to each other and giggling and like crying at the appropriate times. And I was like, even if she wasn't here experiencing this with me, she still wouldn't mind, and that like made me really happy. And I just think about like how long I've been friends with all the people I'm friends with, like even like I said, like even like the quote unquote inner circle, even like people that are outside of that I still, again, like I love and appreciate very, very much, especially kind of like that innermost group, how long I've been friends with all of them and like the different connections we have. I was with my ex in whatever way that we were together for 10 years. And we were best friends before the weird homoerotic tension started, right? We were best friends. And the way things ended a couple years ago is they just decided they were all set. Came to visit me and then went back home and apparently decided they didn't need to see anymore and they were all done. Gave me little to no information and just stopped talking to me. So not only was that devastating in the relationship that we had, but even just like as a friend of 10 years, like couldn't even talk to me and like say things to me. That's not what this video is about. I just needed to kind of like get that background down. The fact that that fell apart immediately and so easily, how completely fucking different that is from all of the people I'm close friends with is crazy to me. And I think because of that, and that was hard to deal with and hard to get over, I do have the doubts in my head of like, well, I'm going to do something wrong to ruin all these other friendships, or something's going to happen that they're going to decide to be like, actually, I'm all set with her. And Nicole and I do actually have, one of my other best friends, Nicole and I do actually have those jokes that, you know, once we hit the 25-year mark, we're done being friends. And it's been a long game the whole time. We've been entertaining each other and like trying to be sneaky about shit. And then one day we're just going to stop being friends. We make that joke all the time because Nicole and I hated each other when we first met. And that we also have a joke that Nicole is the wizard that has cursed my bloodline. I think especially since my birthday party, it's been like, holy shit, I have so many people around me that care about me. And I think I knew that, but between being at a job that like made me so miserable all the time, like it's really hard to like appreciate or kind of see anything positive when you're so miserable all the time. So between being out of there, between that relationship ending, between like being just like happier in my life and like with my relationships, I'm really noticing lately how many people care about me. And I don't know, like I don't I can say this in a video on the internet for strangers to see and them to possibly find and watch. I don't know. I don't know how to say like I love and appreciate you guys without like saying it, because to me, like, I don't know, it feels emotional and heavy. But I do love my friends and I do tell them I love them. I don't know, why does this feel less intimate than to like telling them? Just straight up being like, I don't know where I'd be without you guys. It feels, I don't want to do that. That's, you know why? Because that's being emotionally vulnerable and I don't want to do that. That's like one of my toxic traits, is knowing full well that I need to like work on certain parts of myself and what they are, and just being like, but I'm all set, thank you. Anyway. I don't know. I love my friends. I really do. And I have always known, but I'm really appreciating lately how incredibly lucky I am to have the friends that I have. It took a long time for me to find like the right people. A lot of tests with friend groups that were like 12 to 15 people, which was not a good idea. Megan and I talk about that a lot because we have been friends. Like I've talked about this a million times. Megan and I have been friends since pretty much we were born. So we were, you know, in the same grade and we had the same like 12 to 15 member friend group, and we're pretty much like the only two that made it out alive. There were other like groups of people that made it out together, but her and I are like the only two that made it. So it's just funny. It's very funny to me. And you know, my birthday party, and then just like trying to like keep up with people and make sure like I see them as much as possible when I can. It's hard to plan anything in this weather. Like I'm just in my room and my hands are like turning pink because they're so cold. But it's hard to plan anything in this weather. And I think like also with like the just fucking ice cold of the world right now, it's just hard to like get around and see people. But you know what? This summer, I think I'm going to try to make it like a goal, like this summer and spring, to really plan stuff with people. I'm going to do my absolute best because I need to do that more. I need to go out and see people. Even if I have people come, we keep saying that. My family and I keep saying we're going to like fucking in the nice weather, we're going to spruce up our little patio and do a cookout. And I think I need to do that because I think it would be very nice to have everybody outside in the yard between our nice garden that everybody can look at. And we have like decent yard space. You know what I mean? We'll make sure it's clean from our neighbor's dogs, but other than that. So yeah, that's the video. I don't know. I really love my friends, and you know, why not capitalize on being a content creator by using that love for content? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you check out J-Town Holla. She's so fucking funny. If you think any of my humor is like even remotely funny, go watch her. Even if you don't care about Sims, like I said, if you just want to scroll through like Instagram Reels and have a laugh, go watch her videos. They're so fucking funny. I haven't like sat down and watched any of her like longer form YouTube content, and I tend to miss her streams because I think the time, because she's in London. She has that in her Instagram bio, but she's in London, so I think the time difference, I am usually like at work in the afternoon, so I tend to miss her streams. But she is so fucking funny, and she makes me want to play The Sims, even though The Sims is absolute trash right now. So, all right, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Love you guys. I also love and appreciate all of you. Have I said that enough? Who knows?